These are the top 100 greatest items in Minecraft Dungeons. Yes, I put the time and I actually made a whole list of my top 100 favorite items in Minecraft Dungeons. So if you think I'm not obsessed with this game, think again, because I made 100 items on this freaking list. All right, I'm gonna go insane. All right. So without further ado, I'm Maxim John. Be sure to subscribe. I make Minecraft Dungeons and Geometry Dash content, and also sometimes I play other games. So we got the top 100 favorite items of mine in Minecraft Dungeons. So are you ready, guys? Let's begin. So at number 100, we have the Harvester. Now, I really like the Harvester, but the thing is, I mean, all it really does is blow you up, and I mean, it's a cool looking artifact, but once you run out of souls, it's kind of useless. You know what I mean? And it does take up a large portion of your souls, even if you're using a soul build. So, I mean, you can't just be like a creeper and blow up all the time, you know what I'm saying? But for 99, we got the Diamond Pickaxe. Now, I'm not going to lie, the pickaxe is a great weapon in Minecraft Dungeons, but it's kind of disappointing, you know? I mean, just the diamond tools in general, they look so good, but they're just so disappointing. And the diamond pickaxe, when I first got it, I was so stoked. Like, oh my gosh, it's the diamond pickaxe and all. But like, it wasn't that good. It disappointed me, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much 99. At 98, we have the Whirlwind. Now, I gotta say this. I love the double axe, all right? I love it. It's great. It's awesome. We need more of this. It's probably the best base item in the entire game. But what's really wrong here is that the Whirlwind does not have swirling, but it has shockwave. It doesn't make any sense because it's called the Whirlwind. It's supposed to swirl the wind, my guy. Shockwaves are like different, you know what I mean? Like, for a double axis, like, swirling is the most objectively best enchantment of all whirlwinds, you know what I mean, of all double axes. But Minecraft Dungeons, for some reason, decided, let's just piss off the gamers, and specifically Maxim John. So let's just put on Shockwave instead of swirling. Well, anyways, on to the next item. For 97, we got Gong Awakening. Now, this is honestly a great item in Minecraft Dungeons, but what I don't really like about it is that it doesn't really go well in spam builds because, I don't know, it just has a long cooldown and stuff like that. I like using it. It's good and stuff, but, you know, I never really think about using it unless if I search it up for, like, a build and stuff. Not really much to say about it. That's 97 for you. For number 6... For number 96, we got the Diamond Sword. Like I said earlier, the diamond weapons really just underdeliver for their looks. Diamond Sword looks so good. I wish they replaced the original Diamond Sword in Minecraft with the Diamond Sword from Minecraft Dungeons. But I don't like the fact that it just means it's sharper. You know what I mean? I feel like diamond tools should have... I mean, it's more realistic to Minecraft Dungeons. Don't get me wrong. But it should honestly have like some sort of like... I don't know, some sort of boost to it. Some diamond boost. I mean, we're talking about diamonds here, man. It's so valuable. Also, I think that just because it's diamond, it should have an extremely high salvage value, objectively. Doesn't matter what level it is. At number 95, we got the Soul Fist. Now, don't get me wrong. I am an Enigma Resonator fan. Like, I love that enchantment. It's so good. It's like a better version of Critical Hit. But, man, like, why does it have to end its combos? You know what I mean? Like, I get it, man. Gauntlets are cool. But, like, the only problem is that its combo ends. It slows down at the end and stuff. And who cares about Enigma Resonator when your combo just slows down a lot? This is why I don't like the Mechanized Saw Blade. And I did not even put it on this list. It would have irritated me if I put it on this list, to be honest. But anyways, on to the next one. For 94, we got the Feral Soul Crossbow. I really like this weapon. I mean, it's not really much to say about it. It's just a pretty basic soul weapon. Really nice. And I guess it collects more souls. Whoa. Okay. So at 93, we got the Elite Power Bow. And I really like the power bows and stuff, but I feel like power is just kind of an overrated enchantment in Minecraft Dungeons. I feel like power should have like some sort of more damage increase. And I think if this had like a tier 3 power increase, this would have been like closer to top 5. You know what I mean? Now for 92, we got the rapid crossbow. Rapid crossbow is really nice. It's consistently fast, nice fire rate. You know, I mean, I really like this. Like personally, when I was, starting up my Minecraft Dungeons journey, I don't know, it's been pivotal for me. I really like just playing with the rapid crossbow. You know. For 91, we got the Dancer's Sword. Now, I really like the Cutlass and stuff, but Dancer's Sword, I don't know. I mean, Rampaging is just too low of a chance for it to occur. I feel like if maybe it was like a 50% chance to occur, that would have been much more effective, but no, it had to be 10% chance to occur. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, you know? For number 90, we got the Auto Crossbow. I like the Rapid Crossbow. And I also do like the auto crossbow. But the thing is, there are other crossbows that definitely beat this in Minecraft Dungeons. But the auto crossbow is still a really good weapon in the game. I really like it. And I actually really like this gray, white, and reddish design. It's kind of like, it's like as if it were made by some sort of weapons company. You know what I mean? Like Lockheed Martin or something. But for 89, we got the harp crossbow. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this one. But it's really nice whenever you have the firework arrow or fuse shot or something, and you basically just shoot 5 of them at the same time. And then you have multi-shot, just like more arrows, more action, more chaos. But honestly, I like to use other crossbows for AoE than the harp crossbow, but it's still pretty good. I like it. For number 88, we got the Doom crossbow. Now, kind of the same story with the Elite Power Bow, it's just for a crossbow. It's alright, you know what I mean? I like its blue design too. I like a few things about it, but it's not going anywhere higher than this. I really like Bone Bow because I like the enchantment of growing. Growing is such an underrated enchantment in Minecraft Dungeons. I think actually we severely undercredit it because I don't know, man. I mean, just growing, it just keeps on growing. It keeps getting bigger. It gets more damage, you know what I mean? And I would have probably placed this higher, but the fact that it was called a bone bow, I mean, like, it's kind of unappealing, you know what I mean? I feel like most beginners wouldn't realize how good of a weapon this is because of how just bland it looks. But anyways, on to the next one. Longbow. I really like it. I personally think it's a little bit better than the power bow, because you can shoot from longer distances. And also it has one of my favorite uniques, which will come up later in the list. Gauntlets. Now, honestly, the reason why I put it higher than Soulfist is because, I also do it on a scale of compared to how it's advertised. The gauntlets are just, you're just making punches and stuff. It's cool. Like it kind of advertises itself. Oh, it's just, some punching weapon. You want to make punches and stuff. But then you try it out, it's like, it's so cool. I like to do punches. I actually, I do a little bit of boxing myself, mostly to train, not to fight. But making punches are cool. Like punches are nice. And for that to be a mechanic in Minecraft Dungeons, it's really nice that they introduced it with the gauntlets. And since it's not advertising itself like the freaking Thanos Infinity Gauntlets looking with the Soul Fists, it kind of delivers more than it promises. I really like this one. For 84, we got the Arctic Fox Armor. I really like it because it's seasonal. I really like the fox armors. I don't know. I feel like foxes are just a really cool animal in general. And Arctic foxes, I mean, no mean to be like a furry or whatever, but like I do like this. I do like how this armor looks. You know what I mean? It's pretty fire. I like it. At number 83, we got the Flaming Quiver. Burning equals good. Not much has to be said. At number 82, Lightning Quiver. Now, I mean, I had to put this somewhere. Lightning Quiver is very good because, lightning's good, thundering's good, electricity is good. All this kind of stuff is good. I like it. At number 81, we got the highest damaging weapon in Minecraft Dungeons, the Anchor. Now, it honestly looks really bland compared to its unique, but it still looks pretty fire. I mean, and I wouldn't have even expected this to be like a weapon in Minecraft Dungeons until I found out it was. But what's actually kind of funny is that it actually does look like a sword if you take off this part right here. It looks like a sword from Minecraft. And I think it's actually kind of funny because like even this bottom right here, it actually does look like a sword. So I think it's actually pretty funny. So at number 80, we got the Corrupted Beacon. Personally, my favorite artifact when it comes to damage, consistent output of damage. And it's so much better than that stupid Eye of the Guardian, that's for sure. But the problem is that once you get to like Apocalypse plus 25 and stuff like that, those higher Apocalypse plus difficulties, it just becomes less effective compared to more creative builds. Like usually the later tier difficulties are more about how creative are your builds and how synergetic are they. And unfortunately, the Corrupted Beacon is just not that synergetic. But during the early on game difficulties, it's just so fire. It's just so good. And I really like it. It even looks really cool just from the picture. And also broadcast this really cool beam out of it. I really like it. One of my personal favorites, but unfortunately it disappoints later on. At number 79, we got a really good common, which is the Tempest Knife. Honestly, man, that rushdown is sweet. Especially when you're speeding through a level, those chilly levels from the Howling Peaks levels. Man, I mean, I just get a little bit tired of just dealing with those people, so I just want to speed off. So using that Tempest Knife, especially when it comes to speed running, really good. And also it has really good uniques as well. At number 78, I got Pride of Piglins. Now, honestly, this is probably one of the most unique crossbows in Minecraft Dungeons. Just because it's mechanics, it's just so, I don't know, it's just so different. I really like the misfits of the bunch, and I really like this cool little lava netherrack design going on here. It also looks like it's made out of quartz or iron or something. I don't know, it just looks cool. I really like it. I mean, the closer you look at it, the more you get to appreciate about how cool it is in Minecrafty. I think this would have been an actual better design for the crossbow in normal Minecraft than just what we have right now. But yeah. At number 77, we got the Grim Armor. It's such a good common because, well, you get that lifesteal aura, baby. Not as much as the Wither Armor, but you still get a good amount. And I really like this little scar that you get right here. It's like you could become Scarface in Minecraft Dungeons. And honestly, if you're Tony Montana, you don't F with the best, all right? Yeah, you don't F with Tony Montana. At number 76, the Shear Daggers. I really like the Shear Daggers. I really like the daggers in general, but I really like the Shear Daggers because of its effectiveness, also because it just looks cool. I like how thick the blades look. I mean, it just looks satisfying to play with these. At number 75, I actually had to put two items together because I really like these two items. Now, for late game, obviously, that'd be the Cloak Skull. And obviously, for earlier game, I would choose the Archer's Armor. It really depends on what kind of synergy you're going for. If you're going for a pet build, I choose the Archer's Armor. And obviously, if you're trying to go for like a really cool roll build, you want to get yourself the Cloak Skull. Now, I really like how the Cloak Skull looks like, and I also like how they both look like hood armors and stuff like that. So one of them turns you to the Grim Reaper, and the other one turns you into, I don't know, some sort of hunter ninja guy. That's pretty funny. I like it. At number 74, we got the Ironhide Amulet. I really like this one. The Ironhide is very useful for defense. I should have put this actually higher. I would have probably put this in like the 20s and stuff like that. But it's really good. I really like using it. The only problem is that it doesn't give you a speed boost, which is why I like the Death Cap Mushroom and I like the Boost of Swiftness, the Ghost Cloak, etc., 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 etc. But it's really good for defense builds. So if you want to get yourself a nice defense build, get yourself the Ironhide Amulet, the Gong Awakening, and also the Death Cap Mushroom. You can find some good synergy even with the weaker armors in the game. For number 73, we got the Sweet Tooth. I really like this armor. I think it's pretty cool. And I don't know. I mean, I just like making that cake sweet build in Minecraft Dungeons. At number 72, we got another seasonal item, which is the Cauldron armor. I really like how this looks. This is like the full metal armor, but instead of you're like a little bubbling cauldron, you know, like a little Walgreens logo. And I like this little face that it has down there. And it really actually looks so cool that I think it should be like an armor in Minecraft, you know? I think that'd be really cool. At number 71, we got the bigger brother of the anchor, which is the encrusted anchor. Look at that. Look at that fire anchor design with these poison barnacles around it. I mean, it just looks so nautical, man. And that gold and that the color combination of this is so freaking fire. I really like it. You know, I like looking at colors. I like eye candy and stuff like that. This is pure eye candy for me. You got that gold, you got that jaded green. Woo! This is steampunk style, baby. It's like nautical and steampunk at the same time. I really like it. Highest damaging weapon in the game. You get a nice dynamo build. You get that poison damage even higher than you can get that single hit damage. It does really, really insane damage in Minecraft Dungeons. At number 70, we got the Corrupted Crossbow and the Ghost Cloak. As I mentioned earlier, the Ghost Cloak is cool. It's also good for, you know, dodging crowds of mobs and stuff like that. Corrupted Crossbow, I just like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's like one of those very few unique crossbows that it just stick out like a freaking sore thumb with like the SpongeBob splinter in it, you know? I think it really goes well. It just has a really spiffy design, you know? It looks like X Creator Goal from Geometry Dash if he were a crossbow. You know what I'm saying? At number 69, we got TNT. TNT is a really good one. Unfortunately, it sucks in the later Apocalypse difficulties, but what's really cool about TNT is that, you know, it blows up a lot of enemies in the earlier games. So it can really help you out in like Creeper Woods and all these other early game missions and earlier difficulties. It can be really effective. At number 68, we got Satchel of Elements because of the lightning that comes out of it. I don't really care about anything else. I actually forgot about all the other ones. I only remember the lightning one. It's just really good. I like it. On number 6, we got the apple. And now what I really like about the apple is just how tasty it looks. You know, its redness combined with its, you know, the stem. And I mean, it's just, you have no idea how many times my life was saved in Minecraft Dungeons by just eating an apple. Just some random apple lying around. I just like, for some reason, my big lifesaver. I was about to get a "you died" screen, but no, the apple had to come in a clutch. So I actually give it a special amount of respect. I don't like eating apples that much in real life because of its, I don't know, apple-y taste. I don't like cinnamon and stuff. But, you know, I gotta give respect to this apple. You know, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So if you want to keep the doctor away in Minecraft Dungeons, get the apple. On number 66, we got the Phantom Bow. I like it because phantoms are really cool, and I don't think I even have this in Minecraft Dungeons, but this would be really cool if I did. You know, I should play the tower more. Maybe I'll get it. At number 65, we got the Bubble Burster. I really like this. First of all, can we just admire how cool the design is? Just like the Encrusted Anchor, we got this nice gold going on here. We got this nice blue, this nice design, this W looking like titanium bluish gray going on here. It just looks, this is pure eye candy, you know what I mean? I love looking at this. And also, its effectiveness with, like, you know, the reliable ricochet. I think it is reliable ricochet, right? Or maybe it's ricochet. But either way, it's still really good. And the fact that it gives bubble damage too, it's pretty cool. You get to pop the bubble. You get to burst the burst the bubble. You know what I'm saying? I like it. At number 64, we got Chill Gale. Now, obviously, Similar to the encrusted anchor and the bubble burster, it has a really slick design. Look at that. It even has that little glowy turquoise looking, I don't know, that middle of that knife. I don't know what it's called. It also has that little trident look that attaches onto the knife. I think this would have gone really well for an ocean DLC. I'm not going to lie. If there was like a submarine in Minecraft Dungeons, this would definitely be a good weapon in it. I think this actually looks cooler than the Resolute Tempest knife, but it's not as effective in some cases, especially with bosses and whatnots. But it gives a nice freezing, you know what I mean? And a lot of times games will associate water weapons with freezing, so I think this could actually be compatible with, water weapons and stuff. BTD6 also, makes tridents, and they have like freezing tridents and stuff. I really like the Chill Gale knife. It's just really cool. At number 63, we got the Growing Staff because of its growing amounts of damage. It actually does insane amounts of damage, and I have this friend named Retrack41, and we made a few videos together, and he basically, like, he 5-shotted the Mushroom boss. Moosine himself got absolutely murked by the Growing Staff. I don't know what he had on it. I don't remember what he had on it, but man, it was good. This Growing Staff has a little bit of respect in me. I like the Battle Staff and the designs of it. Personally, I haven't used it much. Otherwise, I would have put it more on this list. At number 62, we got the Torment Quiver. Now, if you need to push some enemies back, you got to use this. This is so fire to use. I love using the Torment Quiver. And also, what's kind of cool is that this looks like either a cross from, what was it called again? It's the kind of priest. It's the Exorcist. It looks like an Exorcist cross, and at the same time, it also looks like a sword. You know what I mean? Like a sword where the handle, I don't know what that thing is called. That thing that sticks onto the handle, that's between the handle and the blade. I think it's called the guard, right? The guard actually goes down kind of like a fencing sword instead of like, the average sword where it's like either it goes concave upwards or maybe it just stays straight. I mean, some of y'all might understand what I mean. At number 61, we got the Lightning Garbage Crossbow. Now, honestly, I have a real bias against it because I really don't like the Harp crossbows. But, I got to give it its respect, all right? I got to give Lightning Harp the respect it deserves. In my heart, it's just beautiful. It's awesome. I just happen to be very biased against these bows, you know what I mean? And it's also really nice to even see these, drop from bosses and stuff like that. I like it. It's pretty cool. At number 60, we got the Shrieking Crossbow. Really cool looking seasonal. Man, where do I even begin? Like this looks cool. This is fire, man. Oh my gosh. But I don't remember what it does, but it does give some nice shadow. Oh yeah, it's like the Veil Crossbow, but it's a reskin version. Really cool. I like it. At number 59, we got the Soul Hunter Crossbow. This is slightly better than the Corrupted Crossbow because it's just so good for a soul build. I actually recently did use this in a soul build, and it gave me crazy results. Just by hitting the enemies, I got like thousands of souls in like a single hit. That was an exaggeration, but it's still pretty cool, you know what I mean? But that's Soul Hunter. Also, look at its beautiful like diamond ruby design. This is both boy and girl colors right here. It's like the gender reveal crossbow. It kind of looks like I don't know. It just looks so spiffy. I like it. Diamond and like ruby or crimson or whatever. At number 58, we got the Beehive armor. I really like the bee build. When I tested that out, man, that just basically one-hitted the bosses. So I got to give respect to the bees. And also for, being bees, pollinating the world and stuff. Got to give them that respect, baby. Yeah, same thing with Buzzy Nest. Bees. Number 56, we got Golem Kit. Having an Iron Golem fight with you in the tower can be actually extremely effective, especially if you don't have any friends, you don't play the tower with your friends. You got to use this sometimes. Come on. When life gives you lemons, you got to make it into an Iron Golem, all right? At number 55, we got my more favorite version of the soul sword or the soul knife or whatever, the Truth Seeker. This is like what a ceremonial blade looks like in real life. Looks kind of weird. But honestly, I like it. I think it's cool. At number 54, we got the Bone Cudgel, the absolute master of knockback. Really cool, really nice, really sleek. I don't mind it. I was actually going to make a video about it sometime soon. Comment down if you want me to comment. I'm sorry, if you want me to make a video about the Bone Cudgel, comment down, all right? And also be sure to hype the video, all right? I spend a lot of time making these videos. At number 53, we got the Sun's Grace for simply one reason and one word: Radiance. Radiance is such a good enchantment in Minecraft Dungeons. I love it. Also, the design looks cool. It's like a golden mace and stuff. Ooh. Imagine if they added this to regular Minecraft. That would have been so fire, man. They should add these enchantments to Minecraft. Like even Void Strike and Radiance and Leeching and all that cool stuff. I like it. That life steal is pretty cool. At number 52, we got the Tasty Bone. Oops. I gotta say, the Tasty Bone, man, as a dog person myself, I'm very biased towards this artifact. I don't even use it that much, but it's so cool. First of all, it also looks like the Luffy bone from One Piece, but at the same time, I love dogs, man. I have dogs. I have three little beauties. I love messing around with them. So it's nice to have a Minecraft dog, you know what I'm saying? They're almost as good as the real ones. Just don't get the robot ones, all right? At number 51, we got the full metal armor. Nice for a tank build and stuff. Honestly, I don't really have much to say about this one. Number 50, we got the Void Collar. Really nice for, for a soul crossbow. But I just want to point out something real quick. Look at how these are not even attached to this other section right here. So like you just pull the string back and it just like falls off. So like it's connected by some sort of electrical charge and it looks so cool in that regard. You know what I'm saying? At number 49, we got the Hungry Horror. I mean, personally, I like the Hungriest Horror a little bit better, but this is a pretty scary, spooky armor in Minecraft Dungeons. And it serves as a really nice, exact copy of the Renegade armor. I personally like the Renegade armor as well, but I feel like it's more of a looks armor than it is an effectiveness armor. Considering that we also have the Stalwart armor and we also have the Spooky Gordian armor and all that cool stuff. At number 48, we got Boots of Swiftness. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. When you can have a short cooldown, run really fast. I mean, how much do I even have to explain here? It's really nice. It's nice just having it. It was even in the Minecraft movie, you know what I mean? At number 47, we got the Green Menace. Looks cool. Acts cool. If you're a menace to society, then you are cool using this weapon. And be sure to use this in Minecraft Dungeons. It looks like it's made out of emeralds and stuff. Ooh. At number 46, we got a really nice base item, which is the Exploding Crossbow. I just really like it. It's honestly not even that far off from the Imploding Crossbow. It's just that slight gravity change. But even then, it's still really good of a weapon. At number 45, we got Gilded Glory. Obviously, you're using a lot of the emeralds to save your life with the Death Barter enchantment. I just really like this one. Personally, it's awesome. At number 44, we got the best unique of the longbow, which is the Guardian Bow. I honestly didn't even realize this was a longbow unique. I thought this was like, I don't know, some sort of nether bow unique because there was the Twisted Vines bow as well. But this looks really cool. I really like it, and it personally does a lot of damage in Minecraft Dungeons. It does even more damage than the Elite Power Bow if you have the right enchantments. At number 43, we got a nice, excellent, innovative technology created by man, the crossbow. Now, honestly, I've been trying to build these out of Lego, and it's really hard. It's easier to build a Lego rubber band gun and stuff because, the trigger mechanism, but the crossbow, man, oh, man, like, that is some real tech right there. It's even cool that you can find it in Minecraft as well because it comes from Minecraft. At number 42, we got one of my more like iconic axes from my childhood playing Minecraft Dungeons. I really like the Firebrand. It's more of a looks weapon though compared to effectiveness because the fire aspect isn't that much. I feel like it would have been actually cooler if we had a sword like this, a sword and an axe like this and like a diamond axe, but this looks really cool. It looks like it's made out of like garnet or something. Or like, yeah, I think it's just like some sort of orange stone. Really cool. At number 41, we got the Hammer of Gravity. Really nice. Looks like it's made out of amethyst. And honestly, it's very useful when you're trying to take out a good amount of enemies and stuff. Gives you that whoop, gravity and does good amounts of damage. One hit combo as usual because it's a hammer. You can pretty much put swirling and have that gravity going on here. That'd be really cool. At number 40, we got the broadsword. Man, the broadsword, the best claymore in the game, not including the obsidian claymores. I really like this one, but personally, there is another one that has the same effectiveness, but it looks cooler. At number 31, I'm sorry. At number 39, we have the cutlass. There you go. I think I can talk now. At number 39, we have the beautiful, awesome cutlass. Not only does it look like an pirate's weapon, but also, it's just really good. It's just like, really good for a weapon. I really like it. But also what's really crazy about it is that you can pretty much add the, that death cap mushroom and it just does really good. Has not really any like combo slowdowns, kind of like the daggers and the bindings and stuff. I really like this one. At number 38, we got the most iconic lightning armor in Minecraft Dungeons, the Titan Shroud. This is like the Stormlander embodied into an armor piece. Just looks so cool. Looks like it's made out of electricity or like, I don't know, the Bruce Wayne Tower from Lego Batman 2 or like diamonds and stuff. It just looks so fire, I just like how it looks. It looks so technology-like. I feel like this is like Thor's armor or something like that. Especially if you put the cape on and you have like a beard on your character. Oh man, that'd be so fire. At number 37, we have the red version of the Hawk brand, the Sinister Sword. Now, honestly, really effective, really nice. Has a nice little nether look to it. It looks like it's made out of the nether fortress and some gold. But it's pretty cool. I like it. At number 36, we have probably the most common unique in the entire game for me, the Last Laugh. I play the Desert Temple extremely often, almost religiously. So these pop up almost all the time for me compared to all the other uniques. And I just like the design. It's like yin yang. What one has, the other doesn't. And vice versa. So, yeah. At number 35, we have the we have the seasonal version of the Dancer's Sword, the Sparkler. I really like this one. I didn't even know this was a unique of the Dancer's Sword, but it's pretty cool. It looks like a torch embodied into a weapon. At number 34, we have the better double axe, the Cursed Axe, because once you beat an enemy to death, they explode, which, dang, that's a little bit brutal. This thing is an absolute menace to society. No offense, Green Menace. At number 33, we got Fox Armor. I think orange looks better than white in a lot of cases, and I just like the orange look on this armor, Just looks so cool. I like it. At number 32, we got the best daggers in the game, the Moon Daggers. Really nice. It's got that Enigma Resonator, that Soul Gathering. I mean, what does it not have, you know what I mean? It looks so cool. I think what would have been cooler is that instead of looking like this, if they actually look like moons on the daggers, you know what I mean? That would have been so cool. like more crescenty, less jaggedy. It kind of looks like a remixed version of the Truth Seeker or the Soul Knife. At number 31, we got the Spider Armor. Honestly, if I saw someone in real life wearing this, I would have probably peed my pants. All right, that thing looks pretty scary. This should be a seasonal item in Minecraft Dungeons. You know what I mean? At number 30, we got the Nameless Blade. Beautiful. I love it. It's a cutlass of the finest. I love it. Now, I kind of wish that the handle didn't look so dark. I wish, or actually, I wish it had like little bright spots on it, so that way it looked like a nether-ish kind of sword. Or maybe it had like some diamond spots or gold spots. That would have been absolutely fire. But otherwise, it looks all right. At number 29, we have the Opulent Armor. Probably my more favorite one of the two in terms of the, the emerald gear and stuff like that. I just like that I don't know, it just seems to be using the emeralds better. I don't know. I just think it's better in general. And the Death Barter kind of wastes emeralds if you don't die. At number 28, we have the Better of the Horrors, which is the Hungriest Horror. What I really like about it is the jaded green on the design. And also at the same time, it looks freaking scary. It looks like a sea monster. But also, you can combine it with the Gloopy Bow and also the Spine Chill Spear, and you get yourself a really nice, yummy build in Minecraft Dungeons. At number 27, we have probably one of the best bows in the entire game, Sugar Rush. Man, that reliable ricochet is hard, man. And those enchantments that you can put on it goes freaking hard. I really love it. Wow. It looks like it came from Wreck-It Ralph or something. At number 26, we have the icon of Minecraft Dungeons, the Stormlander. Man, this thing is an absolute beauty to society, made the world better just by existing. At number 25, we have the Death Cap Mushroom, an absolute necessity for speed, fighting builds, and just doing lots of damage per second. Really awesome. Only thing that it makes worse is Void Strike, because whenever you hit between Void Strike, the longer you wait, the more it increases your multiplier when you climb up the ladder of Void Strike. At number 24, we have the best Tempest Knife, the RTK. Now, honestly, I feel like the Chill Gale Knife has a better design, but I also vibe with this one. The nice gray, the nice turquoise, the nice gold. Just looks really cool, really spiffy. At number 23, I really like this armor. It looks so cool. I mean, it just looks so awesome. I feel like they should have swapped this in the Stalwart Armor's designs, because this one actually looks a little bit cooler. But, you know, it's a really cool armor. I like that purple, the little accent of purple right here. It's like a royal armor that knights wear and stuff. It's just like, imagine you're jousting someone with this mask on. It's like, I would be probably scared. You know what I mean? That'd be so cool. At number 22, the highest damaging crossbow, the Imploding Crossbow. Really nice, really effective. Also has that little gravity thing on there too. At number 21, we have the Corrupted Pumpkin and the Bread. Now, the bread is really nice because it pops up a lot of times during the mission, and it really helps you out. It really heals you up. But most of the time that I use the bread, unfortunately, is when I already have full health because my build is good. But whenever I have a bad build, the bread really comes in handy. It really comes in a clutch. I really like it. And also the Corrupted Pumpkin just looks really cool, having an orange, brown blast and whatnots. Really nice and spooky. At number 20, we have the classic Heartstealer, the most classic of classic weapons in Minecraft Dungeons. I'd put that alongside with the Stormlander. Really nice. It also has leeching, which is very effective. I like it. At number 19, we got the Gloopy Bow. I mean, it's like the Bubble Burster, but it has this really cool tri-Cyclops design on it. It just looks really spiffy. You know, the nice green, the nice... I mean, it kind of looks like something you'd find in Brawl Stars in terms of the color grading and stuff like that. At number 18, we got the Slicer. I really like this unique of a crossbow. I just like how it looks. It just looks so freaking fire. But at the same time, piercing is also very useful. Especially if you have multi-shot, you get multiple piercing chances. I mean, it's pretty spiffy. I like it. At number 17, we have the more effective one of the glaives, the Venom Glaive. What I really like about the Venom Glaive is the fact that it deals poison damage and it is green. Green weapons are the bomb, my friend. I love green weapons. And I really like how this weapon looks in total. I feel like the handle shouldn't be like, yellowish brown. It should be more like, I don't know, maybe it's like an orangey brown, you know what I'm saying? Like a warmer brown. At number 16, we got basically the sickle version of it, the Nightmare's Bite. Looks really cool. I think it has like poison and stuff like that. But it's just really cool. And when they drop, they just look really special. At number 15, we got the cooler looking version of the Banes, but the less effective, unfortunately, of the two. The Grave Bane. I just really like this golden brass design and just like, it just looks so cool. I've always made builds with the Grave Bane, the Soul Dancer robe, and like the auto crossbow. Like those were my like go-to three, big three in my build when I was younger, just making this kind of build in Minecraft Dungeons, trying to grind through Apocalypse and stuff. I liked it. I loved it. At number 14, we got the Saber Wing. Finally, I say it correctly. I used to call it the Saber Wing because I think also my cousin Aaron pronounced it that way, but it's called the Saber Wing. Really has a nice radiant shot onto it. Also, just look at it. It looks so angelic. Like it looks like it came straight down from Greece or somewhere. I don't know. It just looks so beautiful. I like it. I actually just want to take a second to admire it and sip this coffee. So beautiful. Well, anyways. At number 13, we have the Wither Armor. Probably the best armor in the entire game because, Lifesteal Aura, baby. And it's just really good. Everybody likes the Wither design. And it's actually not even that rare to find. Like, if you're in Max Apocalypse, you're bound to get this, like, multiple times. So getting this with good enchants is not that hard to find. At number 12, it's not really a droppable item, but this is technically an item. It's more of a cosmetic. The Deluxe Cape. It looks so cool with pretty much any armor in Minecraft Dungeons, except for the Soul Dancer Cloak, because it just kind of like phases between the armor and just kind of like no clips and stuff. I don't like that no clip. At number 11, we have the Starless Knight, which is the best Obsidian Claymore in the game. Just looks really cool. Does a lot of damage. Love it, love it, love it. At number 10, we have the Stalwart Armor, the most tankiest armor in the game. I really like it. Really nice. I think the design's kind of bland, though, compared to the Renegade Armor, which is why I think they should have swapped the designs. But nevertheless, it still looks really cool. It actually kind of looks like the Crusader Armor or like this jousting kind of armor. Like, it just looks really cool. I think personally, if they made this part like golden and they had like the cross eyes, ooh, that would have looked fire. Fire. At number 9, we have probably my favorite crossbow, the Azure Seeker. Really nice. Slightly faster than the original one. I like that blue going with the brown. Oh yeah, baby. I just like it in general. I love it. At number 8, we have the Frost Slayer, the best claymore in the game, in my opinion. I just love how this looks. I feel like this should do freezing damage instead of just, sharpness, but I get it. It's just a reskin of the of the broadsword, and they just reskin the items instead of changing its functionality as well. But it looks so cool though. Like, look at all the blue on here. Like the blue ice of it. Like, it's just so fire. I love it. At number 7, we have the most iconic armor in Minecraft Dungeons, the freaking Soul Dancer robe. Man, this thing is a beaut. If only they made another version of this. So that way the Soul Cloak can have 2 different uniques for it. But this looks so fire. I really like it. I would always use this. And the first time I got it, when I was playing with my cousin Aaron, I was like, ah! And we were playing high block halls and stuff. That's like one of the very few good moments I've ever had in high block halls. I love playing that. I just love playing with this armor. It's just so awesome. It also has nice benefits of that damage negation, soul gathering, etc., etc. At number 6, we got Lightning Rod. Does a lot of damage, a lot of bang for your buck, even in the Max Apocalypse builds. You get yourself a nice soul build, man, you can pretty much like get lots of damage on mobs, and even like a small group of mobs, you can get lots of damage on them. Same thing with bosses, and I just really like it. At number 5, we have probably the coolest looking spear that looks almost like a trident in Minecraft Dungeons, the Whispering Spear. I just like it, alright? I don't have much to say about it, but it looks nautical, it looks mysterious, it just looks so cool. It looks nice to look at. I like it. Yeah, boy, ain't this a beaut, right? Ain't this a beaut? At number 4, we have the Double Axe, the best common in the entire game, and also the Curious Armor. I really like the Double Axe because it does impressive, amazing, awesome, beautiful, glorious AoE in Minecraft Dungeons. And the Curious Armor, this thing looks really cool, and I really wish it were like a real armor in the game. They should really re-add this back, Mojang. At number 3, we have my favorite sword in the game, the Hawk brand. Now, man, I gotta say that critical hit really does a lot of difference. And maxing out critical hit was also really fun as well. But man, just playing with this build, man, playing with the Hawk brand is just so awesome. And just like the green and it just looks different. And it kind of looks like a claymore too. But it, in fact, isn't. At number 2, we got the Spooky Gordian in Minecraft Dungeons, the best armor in the game in terms of, effectiveness and stuff like that. Just a reskin version of the Wither armor, but it just looks cooler. And it's a seasonal item, so not that many people have it. And at number 1, the mighty glorious Fighter's Bindings. The never-ending combos of this in undescribable glorious punches. It's just really cool. I like it. I kind of turned into a child for a moment. But man, look at all this. I really like it. So yeah, that's pretty much the top 100 items in Minecraft Dungeons. According to my rankings, I mean, I rank this on multiple bases, not just effectiveness, but also looks and just, what it means to me. Like, it holds a special place in my heart. But thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next time.